Welcome to Trinity School for Ministry. Trinity was founded in 1976 near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in response to the growing evangelical and charismatic renewal occurring in the 1970s in the Episcopal Church. While we are a theological graduate school of seminary, we choose to be called a school for ministry, emphasizing not just doctrine, but also preparation for real-life work in parishes, the mission field, and neighborhoods around the world. Trinity's original goals have remained constant to this day: to be evangelical, to be obedient to Christ in personal and corporate life, to be committed to training ministers both lay and ordained for mission, and to be distinctly Anglican. Trinity places great emphasis on biblical theology, and the Bible as God's Word written is the foundation of all we teach. In the early days of the school, students met in rented classrooms, but in 1978, a Presbyterian church and an old A&P supermarket were purchased, and the small campus was born. Now, more than 30 years later, the campus has grown, but our facilities remain simple. What was once a supermarket is now the state-of-the-art library and academic building. Its large classrooms are all wired for internet access, and there are several breakout rooms for small group discussions. Trinity's excellent faculty of scholars and pastors are committed to teaching a biblically sound Christian worldview, as well as sharing and teaching from their own pastoral practical experience. Trinity's library currently holds 100,000 volumes and subscribes to over 440 periodicals, with an emphasis on biblical theology and Anglican theology. Students have access to computer labs and study carrels, all of which are wired for internet access. The library also houses the Stanway Alcove, dedicated to a large collection of African Bibles, prayer books, and hymn books, in honor of Marjorie Stanway, wife of Trinity's founder Alf Stanway. Alf and Marjorie were missionaries in Kenya and Tanzania for many years. Trinity offers Master of Divinity, MA in Religion, and MA in Missionaries, and several diploma and certificate programs. Trinity's Doctor of Ministry program offers advanced level study for those who desire to build on their present ministry experience. Along with academics, our faith is the most important element of our life together. The former Presbyterian Church has become Trinity Chapel, the center of our worship life. The Trinity community worships together every weekday, with Eucharist on Wednesdays. All three streams of Orthodox Anglicanism are represented: evangelical, Catholic, and charismatic, with many students from other denominations. Students, faculty, and staff meet in the Commons Hall for a community meal 3 days a week, and Thursday is our family lunch day. The Commons Hall is often used for special events and conferences, including a conference for Sudanese pastors in spring and fall. It also houses the bookstore, a great resource not only for those on the Trinity campus, but also the greater Pittsburgh Christian community. The bookstore carries Bibles, texts, Christian books, and specialty items for ministries in which our students and faculty are involved. Besides faculty and students, Trinity has an excellent administrative staff, mostly behind the scenes, that keeps the school running. Located in the administration building are the registrar, the IT department, accounting, facilities, admissions, development, communications, and faculty offices. Trinity's Extension Ministries office houses the administration of our online and organizing of interterm classes and conferences in January and June. The Family Focus Center is the newest addition to the Trinity campus. The Family Center opened in 2005 and was built 100% with money from Trinity's supporters. It houses a children's library, a large open indoor play area with air hockey and foosball tables, as well as an outside playground. Trinity has the privilege of having 8 international students in our community from Nigeria, Egypt, Sudan, Uganda, Kenya, and Brazil. Most live in two international houses, the Abigail House and the Pritchard House. Others are roommate of staff or live in the row houses next to Trinity's campus. Naturally, Trinity is much more than buildings. We are a tightly knit Christian community who pray, study, worship, play, and breathe together. Trinity students also serve the surrounding community of Ambridge by serving in food pantries and soup kitchens, and by participating in the Snow Angels program, shoveling snow for elderly residents. The community extends beyond our campus to our Board of Trustees and our financial supporters, who love the school and are committed to its future. And Trinity's 900-plus alumni are some of our best advertisements and recruiters. Every 3 years, alumni return to the school for the Fairfield Alumni Gathering, a conference of workshops, lectures, and reunions, where our alumni reconnect and share ministry stories and encouragement. And of course, Trinity is intentional about attending conferences around the United States in order to introduce the school to those who might be interested in attending. Prospective students are given special attention, and our admissions office is ready to welcome all those discerning the possible call to kingdom. Bishop John Rogers, the founder of Trinity, has been urging our friends and supporters to have vocational eyes, asking you prayerfully to be on the lookout for those in your congregation who might be called to ministry. Talk to them, challenge them, and consider sending them to Trinity. We would count it a privilege to train and serve them. As Dean Justin Terry says, in the midst of the current crisis in the Anglican Communion, we are delighted to train and support gospel-centered ministers for the Episcopal Church, for the Anglican Church in North America, and for all who seek evangelical Anglican formation for service in this country or overseas. And this is not for ordained ministry only, but also for children and youth workers, worship leaders, evangelists, and those preparing for overseas mission, and many others. As you can imagine, this makes Trinity a very vibrant and exciting place to be. Please pray for Trinity School for Ministry. And we hope you'll come to visit soon. We'd welcome the chance to show you around, meet our students, faculty, and staff, and experience our community firsthand. The Spirit is here. It is a very special place.